I've just arrived at one of the most powerful places on earth. This is the Iguazu Falls, and you guys, it is unreal.
But this trip isn't just about waterfalls. We'll also travel to the charming and colourful coastal town of Paraty, where cobblestone streets, calm seas, and a slower pace of life are waiting as we explore two of Brazil's most awe-inspiring destinations for the very first time. This is the next stop on my incredible journey through South America with G Adventures. And so far, we've explored Santiago, Valparaiso, and Pucón in Chile. Then we crossed the border into Argentina, visiting stunning Bariloche and the city that completely stole my heart, Buenos Aires. This trip so far has been unreal. I have loved every destination, the pace has been spot on, and I've made some amazing lifelong friends. Our G Adventures Chief Experience Officer Flor has been the heart of it all. She takes such great care of us and brings so much joy to the journey. I'll leave a link in the video description for you so you can check out the same tour I'm on or find one of your own. Today I'm actually exploring the Brazilian side of the Iguazu Falls, and this spot is all about the big picture. You get these incredible sweeping panoramic views of these waterfalls that stretch all the way across to the Argentinian side, which we are going to be exploring tomorrow. But this is the perfect starting point. We're looking at some 275 waterfalls, and the sound is unbelievable. It is so loud, and even from really far away you're still getting hit by that mist. And you guys, they have some really cool wildlife here. We actually saw coatis and they were so cute. Look at this place. It is absolutely amazing. So this right here is the Brazilian side, and tomorrow we are going to be over there in the Argentinian side, getting right up close and personal with this thing. I think it's going to be a bit of a wet one. Now the word Iguazu means big water in the local Guarani language, and that's a very fitting name for this place. It is absolutely incredible. It's so loud. The water is rushing so fast. And this catwalk, if you keep following it along down there, you are going to get absolutely soaked. Wait, I'm going to be brave. I put my good camera away because it is not waterproof. And we're going to go out here and just sacrifice my dodgy iPhone 13 and hope for the best. I'm retreating. This is the highlight for me. This moment right now, I'm pretty much at the end where the elevator is to go back up and exit. The first floor is really busy, but if you come up to the top floor, you'll get pretty much uninterrupted views. You can get up right close to the waterfall, and it is amazing. I'll be really honest with you. When I first saw it from a distance, I was like, yeah, that's nice. I've seen quite a few waterfalls in Iceland and stuff like that, but when you get up really close like this, that's when the magic happens, and you realize just how fast that water is moving. It is so loud. After the rush of the falls, we are heading into the forest, and we're going to meet the Jasy Pora community. Now, they are an indigenous group that live just outside the national park, and I think this is going to be a really great way to dig a little deeper here and really connect with the locals. We're back with our amazing G Adventures CEO, Flor. Flor, where are we? What are we doing?
We are visiting the community. Jasy Pora is one of the communities, one of the some communities that they live here. They have like about 70 families and they live 200 people here. The important thing here is to try to find a balance between how they live and they keep the traditions and the customs here.
What do you love most about coming here?
Well, the thing is like the connection with Mother Earth that they are having always. I am taking that, and it's like a shot of energy. How they are very respectful with Mother Nature, and also we have the opportunity to give life to one of the plants, as I was doing. So maybe that we are not just human beings in the land, you know, like we are all connected. So I think that maybe that is the thing that always, when I am coming here, I have it in my heart with me, that we are all of us one.
That's so nice. What an amazing experience.
Yeah.
You may be watching this saying, Phoebe, where are all the people? Why are we not seeing any of the locals? I want to see these people. I want to get an image of them, that kind of thing. One really cool thing about this experience is that there's a request for no photos and no film of the locals. Today we are back at the Iguazu Falls and we're actually, surprise, in Argentina! So we crossed back over the border this morning and we are exploring the Argentinian side of the falls. And if yesterday Brazil was all about the panorama and the big picture, here in Argentina we're all about getting up close. So we're going to have a whole day of seeing this thing from all different angles, and a little bit later we're gonna get absolutely soaked. We're gonna get in the falls. It's gonna be crazy. But right now we're going to see something called the Devil's Throat, Gargantua del Diablo. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to find out. This is really, really awesome. I've been brave and pulled out the vlogging camera. You know, I said this, but when I arrived yesterday and I saw the falls, I wasn't like, oh my God, you know, from a distance. I was like, wow, that's really cool. But as we've kind of unfolded over yesterday and now this morning, getting up close gives you so much appreciation for just how big and powerful they really are. Standing here next to them, the sound of it, and these birds kind of diving in and out of the mist, it blows you away. I'm so excited that this is just the start of today and we're going to get even deeper. I'm going to put this camera away. It's getting absolutely saturated. I hope it doesn't break. But what an amazing start to the morning. And Devil's Throat, 10 out of 10, do recommend. Garganta el Diablo. Yes. So the Argentine side covers some 80% of the Iguazu Falls system. And over here is a completely different experience to what we had yesterday. It's way more immersive. And I'm loving these trails. We're kind of weaving through the jungle, walking over the top of the falls, seeing things from all different angles. We're still getting those panoramas, but we're also getting so much closer. Now, I heard a rumor from Flor that they actually used to try and do both sides of the falls in one day, and I've seen some people that are trying to do both sides of the falls in one day, and personally I think that's way too intense. You definitely want to try and split it up and do one side in one day and the other side in another day. I just think it would be too rushed and chaotic, too much to see and do if you're trying to squeeze it into one. And another tip I have for you guys, you want to bring a change of clothes, maybe a fresh shirt, a poncho, some way to protect your phone or your camera if you're going to be getting up and close like that.
Se fue pa'l norte el grande musiquero, indio enojado buscando un dinero. Era del norte puro zacatecano, tocando rolas pa' amanecer bailando.
I'll be really honest with you guys, I hadn't heard of the Iguazu Falls. Maybe that's like so embarrassing and ignorant, but it was just on this itinerary when I was looking at which tour I wanted to do, and I didn't really think much of it. I was like, oh, that sounds like it'll be a nice time. I had no expectations coming in, and I think it's been really great, really nice, a really cool experience, something I never thought to do or expected to do in my lifetime.
Hola, freedom!
Fleur, why are we in a cage?
For the monkeys. And the coatis, they love the food that all the travelers eat, so maybe it's impossible to have a quiet lunch or a snack. So for that, they pre-built these lovely cages to have.
So the humans are in the cage and the monkeys are outside.
Okay. Yes, see.
We're strategizing because we're about to go on a high-speed jet boat under the falls, and I'm watching the instructional video and people are getting very, 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 very wet. I assume here we're about to get completely saturated, as in take a shower. Camera-wise and filming-wise, 10 out of 10 difficulty. So I'm updating the vlog now because I don't know what's about to happen to me. I've got my Insta360. It's completely waterproof. We're going to see if we can film some stuff with that, but there will be no audio. Just keep that in mind. This is awesome. This is awesome. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but whoa, I can't. And this is us afterwards. You look the same.
I had to change. I had to have a full change and wring my underwear out. So that's how wet I got.
My clothes are here. They are sopping wet. Let's just take a moment to reflect on what just happened there. You can start.
You know, it was all fun and games looking at the river when it's nice and calm, but then we were at the back of the boat, and
which, by the way, is a horrific mistake. Do not sit back left.
The worst spot on the boat, and you know, waves started taking on water. The American girl next to me thought the boat had actually gone under and sunk at one point.
Becky thought we'd capsized.
I had to stop screaming with my mouth open because I was taking on so much water in the face.
It's like paying to be waterboarded.
Oh yeah, like I would have told them anything after that waterboarding. You know, absolutely.
There was a moment like before it began where I thought it was going to be okay. Yeah. And then they kind of like the boat goes in and sort of comes to the left. And then it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like being in a tidal wave.
Yeah, it was a bit like if a fire hose had been put all the way on just directly at your back.
It's completely shot at you. Like it just comes over you and it's so much more horrifying.
Like cold. It really took your breath away.
It really took my breath away. And your stuff is in like, they give you a waterproof bag, allegedly. Yeah. And I did not trust the bag, so I was freaking out.
I was worried about the bag because when I looked down at the bag, my ankles, the water was ankle deep.
Literally, we're in knee-deep water.
100% recommend.
Really traumatizing, absolutely horrific. Would do again.
Yeah, definitely.
After literally soaking in the power of Iguazu Falls, we jumped back on the bus and made our way east across Brazil, bound for the coastline. It was a long travel day, I'm not gonna lie, but with good music, plenty of snacks, and a few friendly locals along the way, the journey flew by. And by evening, we had rolled into the charming colonial town of Paraty. We checked into our gorgeous little hotel, Posada Laguna Blue. Now, it is tucked just outside the historic center, chosen by G Adventures, and is the perfect place for us to have rested up, had a great night's sleep before we get out and explore more of Brazil today. This town is absolutely beautiful. I've been on this street for a grand total of 60 seconds. I'm already losing my mind. It's so pretty and quaint, and I'm just, you ever arrive somewhere and you're just immediately excited to explore? Like, I cannot wipe the smile off my face. But first things first,
I need a coffee, and I found a place on Google Maps that looks amazing. Making my way there, I'm gonna find out if it's as good as it looks online. I hope it is. This place is called Montañita. Montañita. They are famous for two things: incredible coffee and incredible tiramisu, and I have got both. Let's start with the coffee. They do a latte with oat milk, and I'll be honest, I haven't had a good coffee in days, and I'm slightly irritable. So I'm hoping this gets me back on track. It's good coffee. That is good coffee. Okay, I'm happy with that. Tiramisu! Let's get a big chunk and whack of that. Just a healthy start to the day. That's really good. It's really light. I'm not always the biggest fan of tiramisu, but that one's lovely. The sponge inside just kind of melts in your mouth. The cream is lovely. It's not too sweet, not too coffee. Beautifully balanced. And this shop is gorgeous.
Sabroso, señoras y señores, este es un baile que se llama cha-cha-cha. ¿Cómo es?
This beautiful shop is called Tribucali. It's really beautiful in here. This is a must visit. All the clothes are just gorgeous and handmade, local, unique, no mass-produced business. This is all authentic and gorgeous. And you are incredibly talented. Thank you. In the same little area, the same shop as Tribucali, there's this beautiful ceramic shop, and they have these beautiful pieces of jewelry and ceramics. And so it's like ceramic on the bottom and glass on the top, and these beautiful pieces of sea glass are taken from the beach here in Paraty. Oh, that is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see. It's just so beautiful. Okay, yeah, I'll take this one. We're inside the jail here, which is an interesting thing for me to say, but they have a jail set up and it's free to just enter and kind of wander around. And I have to tell you, this is the nicest jail I have ever seen. And we're walking around making comments like, this is so cute, and look at the view. Well, how beautiful. I would love to stay here. And I never thought I would say that about a jail, but here we are, loving it. If this is a prison, lock me up and throw away the key. So Paraty was once a booming port during the Brazilian gold rush, but it was later abandoned due to the emergence of pirates and different trade routes. Now, as you walk around, you're going to notice the cobblestone streets. They're incredibly difficult to walk on, so whatever you do not wear heels. This is a flat shoe area. And the buildings around here are just gorgeous. It's all whitewashed with these incredible, colourful doors. It is gorgeously preserved 18th century architecture. And this whole town to me, I mean, look at the smile on my face. It's so charming, you guys. Paraty was never on my travel wish list, and I guess that was a mistake because it's absolutely gorgeous. To explore this area, you've got a few options. We're just wandering around on foot today, but it seems like a boat tour is also a really great idea. Flora, our Amazing Geoadventures CEO, she was organising a great boat day out for anybody that was interested. But if you didn't want to do that, you could easily just walk down here to the waterfront, and there are all these colourful boats down here. You could hire one yourself and have a bit of a private day out doing some island hopping and swimming in some absolutely beautiful water. Just when I thought it couldn't get any better, we have found the perfect place to stop for a little while. So this is a spot called Refugio. Could be refugio, maybe. It is beautiful down here. We're along the waterfront. They have these gorgeous tables set up with palm trees and little umbrellas over the top. The temperature today is perfect. It's warm and sunny, but not too hot. We've got some beers, some cocktails, some mocktails going, and some food as well. So we've got a gorgeous bruschetta, and then this tuna tartare with the little toast pieces. Ooh, come on, you know that looks good. Very tasty now. I will be very honest with you, there's a lot of olives in that. I'm not an olive girl, so it's not my favorite flavor on the planet, but it is still very tasty and I really like the toasts. The first part of this tour took place in the mountains. There was a lot of snow and cold weather and beautiful mountain scenery, and I was wearing thermals and a lot of layers, and I had an amazing time. But I have to tell you, coming here to the coastline in Brazil and seeing the beach, my heart just comes alive. I think it's the Queensland girl in me. I can't help it. I just feel so connected to the beach. And I just didn't expect this today. It's absolutely stunning. Now, where we are, they have all these tables and chairs set up in the sand. They have umbrellas. You could get a beautiful chair for yourself and just sit there all day drinking cold cervezas and coconuts and cocktails and mocktails and in and out of the water. These places are serving up some really beautiful fresh seafood as well. I just walked past some people who were hooking into a delicious lunch and everyone just looks so happy. This place is unbelievably magical, and as I understand it, it also comes alive at night. This is where you want to come for great music and dancing and a whole lot of samba. That sounds good. We were wandering down the main street and we saw this place, I had been on the hunt for gelato all day and saw this place, Pistache Gelateria. It kind of reminds me of Froyo. It's a self-scoop ice cream shop, which I've never seen before, and then they have all different toppings. If you watch this channel all the time, you'll know my favorite combo is dark chocolate and either a raspberry or a strawberry, and I've got that with some hot chocolate fudge on top and a little biscuit and even some peanuts, I think. You know what? It's actually really good. I was shocked by the quality of the gelato out at Iguazu Falls. That was top tier, but this one's pretty tasty too.
Yo le traigo mi son son. Anda, así es la verdad. Yo le traigo mi son son. Sabroso. Yo le traigo mi son son. Son, son, son. Yo le traigo mi son. Yo le traigo mi son son.
It is time for dinner. And we have come to a place called Restaurante Galleria do Engengo. That's exactly how you pronounce it the right way. I'm absolutely certain of that. I feel very confident. I just felt like something a little bit light and fresh, so I've ordered some beautiful octopus. It comes with a vinaigrette and some gorgeous fresh vegetables. And you guys, a big old bowl of bread. Hey! Now I'm hand holding the mic because there's a guy in here, he's playing some beautiful music, but I think you won't be able to hear me if I don't hand hold. Here she is. Beautiful. So good. The octopus is so fresh and tender. It's beautifully cooked. Absolutely delicious. Really, really good. This is one of my favorite parts of the day. You guys can't see this, but the whole group has come together. Everyone's back after being on their own adventures, talking about what they've been up to, chatting up a storm, regaling each other with their tales and their photos from the day. And it's just so lovely when you come back together as a group like that. I really love it. And I've absolutely loved exploring this town. It's so, so beautiful here. I didn't expect Brazil to look like this, and it's blown me away. The town is so charming and colourful and gorgeous, and
I've just had a 10 out of 10 day. I feel so energized and my heart is so full and I feel so happy. And I think that's a great way to end this week's episode. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I will see you guys with a brand new episode next week. I hope you have a great weekend. Love ya.
Sabroso.